Well, ain't that the story of the week? Hello and welcome on back to the NASCAR Heat 4 Career Mode. Like the outdated newspaper online article says, I'm Alan Bailey, and we have made the Gounder Outdoor Truck Series playoffs. Are we the favorite to win? I kinda hope we are, because we have 11 wins on the season so far. Don't care about what the drivers have to say. And we got a team offer! Is that... yeah, I think that is for Xfinity, our first Xfinity offer. We'll go ahead and accept that invite, even though I hope we get a couple of better ones. No offense, guys! We actually have not driven a hot seat yet in the Xfinity series, believe it or not. I know, here we are. And like the stats say, it is week 31, season 2. We are heading to Bristol for the start of the Truck Series playoffs. We have a commanding lead. I feel it is safe to say that we will make it to the next round just on the current points alone, but it's probably a good thing because we have Bristol coming up and we have Canadian Tire, which I'm not super confident about because it's my road course skills. Let's go ahead and head out to Bristol for the start of the for the start of the NASCAR Gounder Outdoor Truck Series playoffs. Let's go. We ran a 17.440 in practice, couple tenths slower in qualifying, but guess what? Good enough for the pole as the playoffs begin here at Bristol, the original Wednesday night race. Oh, I love Bristol. I love that NASCAR Heat 4 finally got it right.
All right, now, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready. Green flag. On the outside now.
For NASCAR Heats, NASCAR Heat 2, and NASCAR Heat 3, Bristol was a joke. It was around the bottom right here or nothing, and sure enough, for NASCAR Heat 4, they finally got it right. I can run up here on the high side middle. They put all the traction compound down in the game, so multi-groove racing at Bristol is a thing. So I am ecstatic, and you can see the record right there on the top left hand of the screen, 17.440. Pretty fast out here. Not so great that last time by. Let me try to knock down a couple of good laps here for you, just to prove it. I think we can do it. I hope we can do it. Want to remind you, we have our 100 subscriber giveaway. It is a pair of lug nuts straight off of a Cup Series car. From the Auto Club 400 or 500, 400, 500. Don't remember off the top of my head. I want to say 500. That was out at Auto Club Speedway out here in Southern California earlier this season. Yours truly went there. Got a chance to talk to Alex Bowman after that race and a few other people out there as well for ARN, the American Racing Network. And yes, picked up some lug nuts that I found on pit road after the race, let's just say. And we will be raffling away a pair of those. In order to win some lug nuts from that race, you have to be a subscriber. You have to watch the particular video, whatever video it is, I don't know. You'll have to wait and see once we hit 100. And you will actually get a code word. You have to comment that code word, and guess what?
One back stage, way to go, driver.
Whatever the code word is, you got to comment it on that particular video, and then we'll be raffling off a winner. You have to be a subscriber, you have to, from the first 100, and you have to comment whatever that phrase is. I have no idea what that phrase is because I haven't decided. So make sure that you watch all the videos, and make sure you're subscribed to get that cool, or to be a part of the 100 giveaway as well. All right. Serious time.
Coming to the green, driver. Be ready. Car outside, hold your line.
Seriousness. Serious.
You're all clear up top.
You also want to subscribe because we have NASCAR Heat 5 content coming out in about a month, roughly a month from now. July 7th is when that game drops, and that is when the first video on this channel will be dropping as well on that date. And all that week, it'd be like a video a day. We're gonna go a little crazy when those videos, or when that game drops. I'm letting you know. So we will come into pit next time,
You got one to
or
go.
as soon as the stage is over, I should say. Excuse me, sir.
Still there?
Front
All
row's
clear.
not looking so front rowy. Oh, Miss Deegan. This ain't like you. You should not be back here. Parker!
Won that stage. Way to go, driver.
Got a few lappers. Johnny Sauter coming home second in that one. Getting past his teammate. Not too bad. Melon Man finished in 6th. Good little top 10 right there. No pit. Really? I would love the pit, but since nobody else is, I really want to start the playoffs with a victory. Oop, up, 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 up. Wrong button. Do not pit. Advance. I thought we were going to pit, to be honest. I figured everybody else would, but we can make it, so
All right,
why
now,
not
be smart
go?
out there. Going green. Be ready. Ready. Outside, outside.
10 laps on this.
Last 10 laps. You got to
I mean, we got 18 laps to the
All
good,
right,
so
you're
I just
clear.
gotta hope the tires hold out, man. That's, ooh, not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about that. And we made it 20 laps on half the tires, so, you know, in theory, we'll be able to go the rest of the distance here with that tire. I am backing my corners up, though. We have blown many tires in this season in the Truck Series. I know that it is both me going 110% every lap, and know that it is the fact that I have the tire wear set to max. Could I back it down? Sure, I can do that. Will I? No. This is a lot more entertaining for me and for you, so I'm going to do the more entertaining thing, not the more sensible thing, as I'm hovering right around 46% with 7 laps to go. I felt the tire wipe a little bit right there. See, we're giving up about, what's that, 3% this lap so far? 2%? Let's see where it is at the line this time and where it is next time. So 43 this time. So, oh, don't even know what that was. That was me super not paying attention. So it's 43 at the line, so 2% in that turn. And, okay, 2% there. So 4%. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're going to get the tire warning with about a lap or 2 to go. Whoa, maybe more if I kill everybody here. Not literally. I'll put solder. Yeah.
Stay on the bottom.
Sorry.
Wait for the guy to walk down.
Fine. Fine. I will not pit. I will give up a 6-second lead and go into overtime. It's fine.
All right, man. You're coming to the green. Be ready here. Green flag, green flag.
Oh, and
On the outside now.
I have aero damage.
2 to go,
You
driver.
don't say.
All clear.
So I said we would get the warning with 2 laps to go here. Ooh. I have mass damage on that nose, apparently. I've never seen it flashing in the game. But I've never run into the back of somebody that
You got 1 to
bluntly.
go.
But 33% on the on the last lap. This is how we want to start off the playoffs, with our 12th victory and with a win, for sure locking us into the next round.
Great job, driver. Checker flag's in the air. It's yours.
I'll take it. It was sloppy, but I'll take it. And now that my truck has magically fixed itself, I will do some burnouts. Donuts. I'm all over the place tonight, man. I don't know what's going on. Whoa. Oh, that's... If you could do donuts on the front stretch at Bristol, you're a legend. Without hitting the wall. Without hitting the wall is the huge stipulation. Okay. Little close for me right there. Oh, I don't know where I'm going! I'm not a legend. I'm okay with that. And with that, we're literally 80 points to the good. on the cutoff for the next round of the playoffs. Plus, the win secures us a position anyway, so we're good. Yeah, we're good, man. I mean, yeah, it's all good. All right, the bane of my existence, Canadian Tire. I'm not bad at road courses, I'm just not great at them. And on top of that, I don't have much experience at Canadian Tire, like, at all. I did the COVID race for the 10-race NASCAR Heat 4 season earlier this year, like a month or two ago. But and we had a great battle with Kyle Busch. Go watch that video. It's a great little video. But yeah, I don't have much experience at Canadian Tire because I grew up playing NASCAR video games, and Canadian Tire has only been in the last, like, 5 or so games, I want to say. I know I sound like it's only been in 5 games, but I'm not that great at it. Never voluntarily said I want to go to Canadian Tire, but with that being said, let's get the green at Canadian Tire for race number 2 of the playoffs. Let's go. Just barely missing out on that pole. Yeah, Todd Gilliland, my old friend, beat us out for the pole by just a tick. That's okay, though, because we got a fast truck, and admittingly, I messed up my qualifying lap, which is my new thing, apparently. Mess up the qualifying lap, do really good in practice. That's okay.
Coming to the green. Be ready here. Green, green, green.
Yep.
Left side.
So it's going to be a battle between me and Todd.
Clear left.
You know how when you hear a song you haven't heard in years, decades, you remember every little beat, you remember every little melody and hum and moment of that song, and you can sing along just right even though you haven't heard it in a decade? Same thing with me in this track. I couldn't recall any of the cues, any of the marks at all when I thought about it consciously, and then the moment I rolled off pit road, it was like, oh yeah, now I remember. And admittingly, a lot of that, if, almost two-wheeling it right there again, leaving the bottom open, spinning the tires. Admittingly, a lot of it is because of that 10-race COVID season that I'm doing in NASCAR Heat 4. Make sure you check that out as well. We are doing a 10-race season in the Cup Series, 6 regular races, 4 playoff races, and race number 2, I believe it was, I'm overdriving it, race number 2, I believe it was race number 2, was here at Canadian Tire, which is a great racetrack, man. I kind of do hope we see the Cup cars head up to Canada for this track, because it's great. It clearly can support Cup cars. I think it supports the Truck Series perfectly, and I'd like to see the Cup Series get up into Canada again. Well, first time, I believe, actually, come to think of it. But no, I'd love to see it, especially for the fans up in Canada, man. They have to come down here if they want to catch a race, and that's a hefty trip. So why not do a race up there? And same thing down in Mexico, man. We might as well go down to Mexico too. I know it's a pain for the teams to do passports for the entire crew and to transport everything, but here's what I say, man. Take the week before or the week after off. Make it easier on everybody. But, you know, that's just common sense speaking, so I don't know.
Good job.
Okay. Don't know what happened, but that's how you get a stage win, apparently. Yeah, I got to pit because we need 4 tires and fuel between every pit stop. Coming out with the lead. Don't like the outside, but okay.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready here. White flag, next time by.
It's so crazy only doing 2 laps.
Clear right.
But
Left
that's what the fuel situation looks like at this track. It's a very long track, so, you know, when you got the fuel
You're clear there.
consumption and the tire wear maxed out in the game, you only get a couple laps in before you start getting warnings. Trust me, I'm doing my qualifying lap in this game, and I literally get, as I'm coming through the last 2 sets of turns, Oh, you're almost out of fuel. Come on in. It's like, well, I don't want to bail on my qualifying run, so I'm good, game. Thanks, though. This is a tricky... I always carry more speed than I should through here. But I get off of it pretty darn good, and that's the key, because you got this long straightaway. See, Pocono, take notes. This is how you make a long straightaway interesting. Give it a little hills, give it a couple of curves. I didn't want to go dirt diving, but apparently I did. Hanging on to some of them Eldora memories right there. And truck feels good, man. I can't complain. It's just I gotta keep my head on top of under me, on top of me. La 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 la. Gotta keep my head screwed on, which is a lot easier said than done. And just continue to race the track.
You're almost out of gas.
See, getting that coming to the checkered in this stage, not really that great. We do have 2 more laps of fuel. However, we will burn off one of them here in this stage, and we will have to pit again. No brakes, not touching the brakes, just letting it coast through here a little bit. Now you can hear me pedaling that throttle as Mr. Gilliland, whoops, is right back there. Not in playoff contention,
All right,
but
we need fuel. Let's pit now.
Bobby, I'm gonna come as soon as I get this stage victory, man. Just let me get through these last few turns. And see, the playoff contenders aren't dominating the... Oh, that's overdriving. That's overdriving. Aren't dominating the top spots like they have in other series, which is good. The diversity amongst the top half of the field is good in this series, I feel. And off that turn, we little rumbly.
Won that stage. Way to go, driver.
Thank you, crew chief. Yes. Now come on. This load time's killing me. Come on. And I know that's waiting for the cars to finish. Yes, we're gonna pit. Yes, 4 tires, fuel, no adjustments. Coming out on first. On first. I just said that. All right.
We're going green. Ready?
Yep.
Right side.
I feel him. 4 laps to go, so this is going to
Clear all
push the fuel right to the edge, man. Whoa, we will have to pit under green here, actually. Scratch that. Let's keep that up there, not because I want to see my tire wear tinkle away, but... Oh, Gilliland's got to run.
All right, you're clear.
Okay, but you know what? We're going to make this interesting. I'm not saying I want to try to chance it on fuel, but if I'm close, I could save. Mr. Gilliland is right there, kind of stalking me back there. I know I could see him in the rear view, but I can't see him that great in the rear view because my vision is not great, so I am going to continue to look back, and he is all over me, man. Someone ate his Wheaties this morning. I overdrove it. Alright, so that's where we run out, somewhere near the end, so... See, that's like a full lap, man. I don't want to... And I think I see cars already coming down pit road, so... We might pit this time by.
You're almost out of gas.
This is the great debate. When to pit, when to pit, when to pit. Ooh. Something happened to Todd. Huh, I saw that in my rear view. Mr. Gilliland. Well, that'll take the question mark of should we stay or should we go out, and we will pit. Oh, mama. All right. I didn't see cars, or excuse me, trucks come down pit road, so
Almost ready now.
I'm going to see what I can get here.
All clear. 2 to go, driver.
Oh, never mind. There comes the caution.
All clear. Caution.
I will not pit. We are in overtime. So if I do that again, I gotta make sure that I do it not right away.
Green flag, green flag.
And again, that's just me being a little bit too...
Just a couple more turns. 2 more. 2 to go.
A little too aggressive on the start, a little bit. I'll come to the outside here.
Still there.
Come to the inside here. Don't you slam the door on me. I'm having to pedal the throttle a little bit because I'm clearly faster than a good chunk of the field.
Left side.
And I prefer not to run them all over.
Right side. Clear right.
Because I want to try to get back to the lead.
All right.
I'd like to get a road course victory in a truck. Say I did it.
Right side's clear.
And I've won on road courses. You saw me win a bunch in the dirt on a road course, but...
Clear to the right.
See, I have tires, and I'm willing to bet all these trucks are going to come down pit road. They got to be really close on fuel, I would imagine.
Stay left. You got room. You're clear there. Stay right.
See, here's Mr. Burton, so... maybe he blew a tire, I don't know, probably did. But he's still right here.
Careful, still there.
And we're
All right, you're clear.
up to 6th.
We got 1 to go.
We got 2 seconds and change here behind the leader. But I think I can make that up if I just get around
You're almost out of gas.
these trucks pretty quick here and keep an eye on them because they could be running out at some point.
Clear to the right.
Up to 3rd. Got a little over a second to go here. You could see the leaders right there. We're good on fuel. We have that warning light, but we'll make it around here for sure. There's the proof.
Getting low on gas. Getting low on gas.
I know, Bobby,
You're
but the
running
lead is
on
right
out
there. And I'm quasi holding my breath, hoping we don't see a caution. Really hoping it ain't me. Think I can get our leaders here. See if we do a last lap pass here. Don't need the win, but I want it.
Left side.
Oh, stuffing it down there. Got him. Just got to hang on to it through these last 2 turns. From 21st to 1st in essentially 2 laps.
Great job, driver. Checker flag's in the air. It's yours.
And back-to-back victories, kicking off the playoffs here in the Truck Series. See, I could do donuts right here, and I actually think I'm going to try it. Why not? There's 1-ish, 2-ish. See, I did it. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click that subscribe button. 100 subscriber giveaway coming up. Pair of lug nuts coming out, our lucky winner. You got to be a subscriber in order to be eligible. So make sure that you mash that subscribe button. And don't forget, NASCAR Heat 5 content coming on July 7th. For the NASCAR Heat 4 Career Mode, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see ya at the track.